Good evening. I'm so excited to spend some time with the section this evening. I came to your conclave, I think 3 years ago, and I have to say that without doubt, it was the best section conclave I've ever attended. You all do a terrific job, have a wonderful program, and I'm proud to have come down to visit with you that day and to be here by video with you tonight. Bud Harrelson, your section advisor, asked me to make a few comments specifically about the award presentations that are being made this evening for the Legacy Fellows of the Order of the Arrow. The Legacy Fellowship was put together a couple of years ago in order to help us build the endowment for the Order of the Arrow. That's the pot of money that we use to do virtually everything that looks like the Order of the Arrow on a national basis to you. Your dues, for example, pay for the national office, the creation of the handbook, and some of the travel for the national officers. The NLSs, the NLATs, the Trail Crew program at Philmont, the Wilderness Voyage program, the Ocean Adventure program, and many of the other things that look like grants to lodges and councils all come from the endowment. And our commitment is so strong to the people like yourselves on the front line that are delivering the program of the Order of the Arrow. We wanted to strengthen and double the amount of capital that's available to spin off interest to pay for the programs that mean so much to all of us out on the unit, chapter, lodge, and section level. That's what the Legacy Fellowship is about. You've got several honorees tonight, and I'm very proud that your section has put together these fellowships. One of the first awardees this evening is Charlie Garwood. Now, I think many of you know Charlie. He's been around since I had a lot of black hair, and certainly in the 80s. And during that time, he led your area, your section, into some real financial maturity and sophistication that continues to benefit you all today. Charlie did a lot of work with pre-orders and work with financial stability in your section. And not only that, but he applied all the things that we try to do to develop youth to other adults. And the other adults tonight who will be honored really are the beneficiaries of the work that Charlie did. Another awardee tonight is John Young. John is a man after my own heart, having understood the youth development program as it applies to the unit level and taking that in its infancy years ago, well before the National Arrow Committee figured it out, and applied that on a section level so that the youth development program that we have in the Boy Scouts of America grew larger and became real in your section in the Order of the Arrow. It's a tremendous legacy for which all of us are very, very grateful. That's John Young. Next, tonight, you will be honoring Larry Warlick. Larry did something very interesting, and here again, way ahead of what's going on in the United States. I think you all know that we've had many, many mergers in the last few years around the country. And Larry was a section advisor during a time when you had 2 realignments, and basically worked like the devil to stabilize the situation for you all and bringing lots of diverse interests together to make something stronger. Very difficult work, very dedicated human beings to pull off a thing like that, and Larry did it with great aplomb and skill, portending the many, many mergers that would come later. We still look at the sectional alignment between you and Virginia and North Carolina as a model way to do it and emulate it and represent it to others to emulate when they struggle with these kinds of realignments. It's an excellent body of work, and for that, Larry's being honored tonight. Tommy Murray, you're next. Folks, I don't know if you realize it or not, but one of the great things about the Order of the Arrow is we stand on the shoulders of our predecessors and see a further vista and take the program further and further. And certainly Tommy has done that by looking at the work John did with youth development. And during the time Tommy was active in mentoring youth in your section, you grew up two fabulous airmen that continue to hold my respect to this day. Nathan Finnan, I think you may know, is now an Episcopal priest, and Jason Capp, just a terrific region chief, represented your area so well back in 2001 when he was region chief of the Southern Region. Two great guys, and both of them hail from this time when Tommy was doing his work. What a legacy, what a tremendous body of work, and for that he's being honored this evening. Jay Corpening, a good friend of mine. Jay, I think the many things that you've accomplished for the section and with the section over the years, possibly your work with the OA experience, or the OAX, taking the section leadership and addressing it to improving conclaves, specifically your conclave, was a landmark achievement. I've mentioned before that I think the conclave that you all put on is the best one in the country. I've been to quite a few, and I don't know of anyone better than that. Your pioneering work to take all that leadership that had been developed and focus it on making an experience really terrific for others was a really good idea, and continues to be the national model. I also particularly like decentralizing the decision making by asking members of the different lodges to participate and take on responsibilities. Lastly, I'm particularly impressed with the service aspect of your conclave. When I was there, I gave blood, but there are plenty of opportunities to serve in that way in your section, and I think that was a great innovation that many sections around the country are emulating. Thank you for that. Ted Williams, one of the best hitters of all time. No, Ted, I know you've been section staff advisor since, I don't know, the beginning of time, and you've had to put up with Bud Harrelson, and who else has been section advisor down there? Larry, Tom, and Jay, I think. Just a tremendous group of people, and you've had some great section chiefs as well over the years. You've guided them along, certainly helped them be creative with their program, and certainly helped them with financial stability, which has resulted in these kinds of abilities tonight to honor the group of you with the Legacy Fellowship. Overall, I've got to say, what a tremendous section, what a tremendous group of leaders, and what a great group of young people make up this section. Tonight, it's still early, but I believe we've got a couple weeks left until the actual conclave kicks off this year, and I believe you've got 1,440 already signed up. What a great thing. It is testimony to the work that you all have done over a generation or more. And I appreciate it. I thank you, and I wish you well. God bless you.